the pinnacle. I mean, we've reached a new plateau of stupidity here. This is fucking high outlandish fucking low IQ at its fucking highest echelon over here. We got this jerk golf manipulator. The oh Dean, I want to make amends, for the sake of the community. Then he gives me some underhanded compliment about the fucking curl situation. You think I was at the back of the house with the back of the class with a fucking dunce hat? You gotta be a fucking a monomaniacal, egotistical asshole to think I'm a fetch for your crumbs with your primitive like skill. And I'm just gonna tell you the facts, my friend Max. We're talking about let's just narrow it down. What's anatomically correct between the easy bar and the straight bar? Let's break this full rationality and form. Let's take a segment to understand the curvature and the loops in the easy bar and the leverages at will make it a significantly easier exercise. The straight bar being in a supinated fashion makes it substantially harder in comparison. So he says, "Oh, yeah, I'm coming up in a, I'm gonna fucking annihilate you. You could train for 6 more months religiously and not miss a goddamn workout. You wouldn't fucking go to bat. You wouldn't come neck and neck with what I've done on the straight bar curl. That fucking easy bar is night and day fucking easier. I could load that shit up with 300 pounds, 320, 330, something around there. But the straight bar, you're gonna use a drastically lower weight based on the angle. You understand? Based on the angle that you're grabbing it, you can't use that much more weight. You understand? You're able to put in more body. How can you narrow this down? How can I say this? The easy bar works the biceps similar to the straight bar, but the easy bar it's almost like a shortened range of motion, a bastardized version of the curls at that, which is of an easier rate. You can't fucking compare apples and oranges. And you can say, oh, I know he's fucking crying, he's hating. I told you how to get a stronger curl. You completely ignored it. I might have trained one set of curls after my deadlift sessions. I might have trained one set. I, I literally went ahead and did the. I always program in a full body setting anyway. You know. Let me see. I'm just gonna have to chat. Wolfpack for life. Colin Smith. Hey brother. Facts brother. Yeah, it was good, bro. But I really just want to hone in on this point. You have some type of fixation or some type of mental blockade in your mind. You think the fucking easy bar and the straight bar are neck and neck in difficulty level. That's not the case. Look at Larry Wheels videos that vary. Is he doing the same way he's doing on the straight bar with the easy bar? Do the comparison yourself. I challenge you to look and do the comparison. This wasn't taught to me. I wasn't taught by no fucking sports science professional. Oh, this motherfucker. Listen, I told you how to get a stronger curl. Go do some more lower body training. That's going to carry over more to your curls and actually doing curls. And facilitate it that way. That's what I did. You've seen videos of me curling 255 on a cheat curl. And that was when I was much weaker. Strict curling 185. You understand? I really want to let this be the segment. Let this be the fucking pinnacle of this video, Max. You was never in no danger. Easy will put you in a much comfortable position, 100% easier. It's just, I'm not even trying to be a stickler for the fucking rules. I'm not even trying to be a fucking hard ass, you know what I'm saying? A fucking authoritarian on the curls. I'm not trying to be like that at all. But you're coming out here, you want to say you want to make it an olive branch apiece, me to direct my attention to another fucking YouTuber because you're tired of being the subject of fucking Inquisition, you know what I'm saying? Dean Malanga, lay off the tamales. Fucking big trips. You could fucking French braid my taint, big trips. Fuck off. You understand what I said to you, big trips? You're a SummerSlam City sweat hog, and I'm the Rick Rude of this live chat. You could French braid my nutsack, you understand? How about that? Are you black or Puerto Rican? Nigga, listen, I'm Italian and African American. I've been saying this shit on here for some time. So I know you don't watch my damn videos back at the house. That's besides the point. I want somebody to have break this down. I don't know if I don't know what the fucking if he has the blinders on and he can't see the easy bar. I would say roughly 25% to 35%, somewhere in that ballpark, easier compared to the straight bar. You ain't Italian, you obviously look Puerto Rican. Yeah, fucking eat some arroz con pollos off my cock, motherfucker. I'm fucking Italian to the fucking gills, you understand? You know what I'm saying? I was born with a fucking Italian combo under my fucking bosom. You fucking out of your mind? You fucking out of your mind over here? You Max, you will never be a Chad, sorry. These motherfuckers in the live chat are ruthless. Oh shit. These motherfuckers not letting Max have no fucking grace. Yo, Max, you're gonna have to come clean, kid. But I just wanted to hone in on that. You know, people are gonna say, Dean, you're hating. Dean. You know, you don't want Max to have any fucking significance in the lifting realm. You don't want Max to have his day, so to speak. You want to be the lightning rod. You want to be the fucking hot shot on campus. That's all void from the fact. Max, you will never be a Chad. Sorry, Max is faking his back injury. That motherfucker's in the live chat are funny, bro. But this is what I really got to say. I'm not being an asshole. I'm narrowing things down to what they are, anatomically speaking, based off of evidence. This is science. You could do a Google search on shit, and you could find out the fucking answers. You understand? You know, there's EMG data on this shit. There's all sorts of data online, all sorts of studies on the science to the easy bar and the straight bar ratio. You know, I'm not making this shit up. You know, he's gonna say, oh, he's crying. If that was the fucking case, then let me see you. Look at your straight bar ratio and easy bar ratio right now. Your straight bar is way below what you're doing on that fucking 250 on the cheek curl and the easy bar. At the most I've seen from you on a straight bar is maybe what? 150 something? 140? Maybe 160 at the most, but I don't know. I haven't followed your curls like that. But it was not fucking neck and neck with your easy curl. It was not. So that's what I want to say to you. Straight bars are not Max's scene. Fuck, he said, do I speak Puerto Rican? Yeah, your mother's giving me the fucking culo. Yeah, I'll tell you that. You understand? When fucking Trump comes in 2024 and cleans up fucking house. Yeah, you understand? You want to have all these government programs, you fucking Mexicans come in and take our jobs and ruin the economy? You understand? They give up the culo, that's it. Where's Rico? Rico's upstairs. You know, Rico's doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Rico's got to eat organic foods. You know, whole source organic eggs and all of that type of shit there. You know what I'm saying? Rico's a very sophisticated parrot. You know, she's not like an average parrot like you get from Petco. You got a special order of Rico if you want to get one of those. You know what I'm saying? That's besides the point. Tremendous training session today. It was wonderful. Sometimes I do a little maintenance workout. But I want that to be known for today. Don't worry about another man's bird. You're sounding kind of rainbowish. Oh shit. They going hard up in this chat like a mug, motherfucker. Straight ball is much harder. Bro, listen. Don't even equate it to somebody that supports me saying this fact. Anybody on the fucking YouTube will agree with this. It's just it's like a known fucking thing. Like, I don't know where you're fucking coming up with this shit. Don't excuse the dirty nails, because I was working out, so don't mind me. I got good hygiene, but relax, So powerlifting wins the next punching bag video. Oh Jesus Christ. But in the most professional sense, all I can tell Max is, if you was to come to me in a professional manner, talk about the curls list, Andrew, me, and just say what is, if you was to have 3 judges, for a curl competition. The practical thing, like in every competition, that we could, you'll have some common ground and make those three judges somebody that everybody agrees on. I would say, okay. But you wanted to assert yourself. I'm going to beat you on the fucking curl. You're not even doing the fucking movement that that I was training in those videos. So you could call it a win, but it's not a legitimate win. Try swinging up 255 on that fucking straight ball. See where that shit goes. Try it. I challenge you to. I really honestly do. I do. That shit's not even gonna fucking budge. The fucking easy ball, you got your hands on it. The fucking shit's almost halfway up your fucking body by the... Oh, dude. The amount of fucking leverage advantage, you don't even understand. I can't even break it down to you, man. You're gonna have to go to like a sports nutrition specialist or exercise fanatic specialist. Runner boy is coming in here. I don't got the qualifications to break it down in the Harvard articulation sense, but I can give you the rough breakdown of the formulation behind it. And Google's great for those type of sources. You can go right to the origin. Don't believe me? You can look it up for yourself, the difficulty levels. I'm done beating that dead horse. I'm finished. I'm not even going to talk about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Straight ball is much harder. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, I'm not even trying to, like, fucking... This is why everybody with a fucking YouTube, they don't need... Bro, everybody does not need a fucking platform because at the end of the day, people, they go around in semantics and hearsay, but what have you done at the end of the day? Show me something. Show me something besides talk. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to beat you. But are you beating me now? Are you beating me now? You're not. I'm not trying to have an egotistical Napoleon complex about this. But when you make outlandish statements, dude, I'm going to call you out every fucking time and fucking debunk the fallacies that which is. People aren't used to that type of fucking subject matter. They're not used to a straight shooter that comes for the jugular every fucking time. Now I'm going to leave you with this. You bring me up again on your video. Make sure you come with some facts. Make sure you do some research. Don't just don't just assume. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Hold up. Don't just assume. You coming in with this fucking attitude that you're already right. Well, I could be wrong. I could accept being wrong as an adult with a diverse, with opinions, you know what I'm saying? We could have common ground. We could differ about things, you know what I'm talking about? But you come in with this let me see, opinions on sumo deadlifts. Let's see. I think the sumo deadlift is a proper fine movement. It has certain applications with people with spine injuries. It could benefit them more so from taking axial loading off their spine, more so than a conventional. Maybe more so than a trap bar deadlift too. It's a toolbox. It's a tool in the toolbox, just like anything else. It's a proper deadlift and powerlifting. It's fine. I think it has its place. If you could deadlift for any type of variation, that's good. And if this is just one that doesn't bother your spine health or cause you chronic inflammation, you should go for it. And limited applications. When did you start getting into lifting? And how did you start? Well, let's see. That's a good question. Man, I must have been into lifting how many years? Probably since I was around 12, 13 years old. Something around that line. I was starting to go to the gym, you know what I'm saying, do a little fucking bro splits and shit. Trying to test in the waters and shit. How old is what I meant. Yeah, I was about 12, 13, something around there. Just fucking testing the waters, just trying to get abreast to the current, to the exercises. And I wasn't doing, as serious as I am right now, but I was lifting, you know what I'm saying? I was lifting. By 19, I was probably benching like 4 or 5 and shit like that. I would say probably, what was that, 19? Yeah, about 19, I was doing 4 or 5. And I wasn't even fucking doing like a powerlifting program per se. I was just doing more just bodybuilding type of fundamentals, you know. But in time, you learn what's better. Yeah, man. I probably didn't have the best leg workout at that time, but I was still hitting 4 or 5. Then I adopted more leg training as years go on. But I was doing leg press and bullshit like that. Hack squats and stuff of that nature. You know, always did some calisthenics. That was always a staple of mine. Whew, this live's been going for 16, 17 minutes. God damn. Almost time for dinner soon. I got a damn chicken rollatini in the oven. Max's wife done made me. With the gravy. It's stuffed with prosciutto and provolone. God damn it. Whew. Fucking price of food is fucking highway robbery. You might as well take a tub of Vaseline. You might as well take a tub of Vaseline and bend over. This fucking Joe Biden with the food prices. It's just rape. It's rape. Do you watch Strongman? Time to time I dabble into it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a look every now and then. You know what I'm saying, at the top guys and see what the competitions are all about. I usually look at the highlights after any competition. You know, uh, it's just something to. It's a pastime like anything else. I'm not too fucking into it, but usually the day after I'll take a dabble into it. Man, god damn. And listen, right? I tried in the nicest, most cordial way to respond to this man today. But when you come off as a pretentious jerk off and assert yourself as the hot shot on campus to be perceived face for whatever reason that you want to have a notoriety or you want to be deemed a certain fucking in a certain light, discredit for my fucking work, I don't give a fuck personally. But when you're gonna twist the narrative, I'm gonna fucking shut that shit the fuck down every time you play. Oh, my dick is bigger than yours. It's not. Mine is. You understand? That's the fucking game. You know the powerlifter Pete Rubish? Yeah, I know Pete Rubish. I've seen his videos in circulation. Pete Rubish, he's got some knowledgeable information. He's got some credible information towards, I wouldn't say general lifters. Maybe if somebody wants to be enhanced, it would be more suited towards that type of platform to teach them more so the fundamentals of, cycling and doses and stuff of that nature. But he's got a pretty good understanding of training, A lot of other channels I could recommend, but Pete Rubish, he's kind of fallen off since he was blasting for all those years. I feel like it's not worth it all the time. It can have a lot of detrimental side effects, especially the amount that he was using. This fucking guy over here, he fucking kills me. I'm not even upset by it. It's just total discernment. It's just this discernment and disappointment. When two adults try to have a conversation, it's always about whose dick is bigger. It always comes down to whose dick is bigger. I told him how to get a stronger curl. I said, go deadlift. He says, no, I'm going to do it my way. All right, do it your way. People, going, yeah, definitely. They have like a fucking, like a timeline, basically. they can only be strong for a certain amount of time before it all snowballs downhill. It's just not a sustainable fucking thing for your hormones, your blood panels, etc. It's not gonna be a. It's the opposite of fucking health and longevity, really. It's not a sustainable thing. There's a lot of fucking money into it, and unless you're gonna fucking make some revenue, I would fucking deter a person from even trying something like that. You know. We're at the 20-minute mark. We'll keep going a little bit. We'll keep going. I could already see the response. Oh, he got on. He is not. I would be shocked if he could be humble for once and have an ounce of modesty and just take what I said in take what I said in and interpret it at face value. But everything's a fucking ploy. He thinks everything's a fucking like we're in cahoots or some shit. Motherfucker, I just said the fuck what is. I just said what the fuck is, motherfucker. Like the fucking earth is flat. You understand? It's like it just blows. It cannot be. It cannot. Oh. Fucking God already. God, this is why I'm just like a fucking antisocial person. I swear to God, bro. Fucking drop some regular fucking standard knowledge on somebody, and it's like you fuck their sister in the fucking kneecap. The fuck already with this bullshit. So I'm gonna let Max respond. This is gonna be my closing conclusion. Max, do the research. Look at some actual video comparisons of people doing straight bar ratio to easy bar ratio. Get back to me and make a rebuttal. People on Gil, Heidi. My man SE Bike up in the house like a motherfucker. We up in there eating that goddamn SOS on the hot plate. What they know about that shit on a shingle, SE Bike? They don't know nothing about that shit on a shingle. Goddamn army meal we got going there. Gotta love that goddamn MRE pack with that stale ass gum, that stale ass them water tablets and shit. What they know about those MREs? They don't know a goddamn thing about them MREs. Fuck, man. Yeah, SC Bike, you're gonna enjoy rewatching this. I just had to fucking school Max a little bit on the particulars of the easy bar and straight bar difficulty level ratio. He had some type of assertion, something in his head. I don't know who the fuck told him. If he entered the gym, I remember for weeks he thought the fucking easy bar was 45 pounds. This is a guy that thought the easy bar was 45 pounds. And he kept on curling until I said something. He kept on going. And then I called him out. I didn't really call him out. I just said what was. And I'm the fucking demonized as the bad guy. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. I gotta fucking walk on eggshells because everything's an emotional reaction. Just because I say a fact, I gotta fucking walk on eggshells. Fuck that. I'm fucking the Kanye of this fucking community. I don't give a fuck about no fucking feelings, emotions. You watch Eddie Hall in his prime? I watched a little bit of Eddie Hall. I've dabbled into his catalog of videos from time to time. He's a fucking phenomenal lifter, He's a great guy, from what I understand, He has a lot of sound training practice. I had surgeries. Yes, he has a lot of sound training practices. I had to take over too much. Gonna start back up soon, but I got a little. Yeah, man, that could happen, Sometimes in life, some shit gets thrown in the game, and it throws us for a spin. All we can do is come back stronger, take the measures that it won't happen again, and hope for the best in the most practical way, in the most conservative way at that. None of this leftist critical race theory and fucking AOC Green New Deal and Stacey Abrams having abortions to save the economy. None of that bullshit. We're old school conservative patriots. We put the flag at the front of the fucking house. We don't put no other flag in the front of the house. We go to the fucking Yankee game. We get a hot dog. We don't get no fucking chicken sausage or a gyro. We got a fucking hot dog with mustard on that motherfucker. The concession stand don't even have ketchup. We're Americans. We don't fucking play. I gotta check out the comments. Hold up. Let me see. Top chats. This is love. Yeah. We got Colin James up in the motherfucker here. Dropping knowledge out here, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? One of the powerlifting experts of our community. Coming in. One of our constituents. Proud to have him. Glad to have him here. Great guy. You know what I'm saying? Never bites his tongue. That's one thing I appreciate about Colin Smith. Motherfucking real individualist, you understand? You know, he's been to scrutiny in the past, you know, for stating bold opinions as an individualist, as a white Christian male with strong beliefs. Nowadays, you would be demonized just for that. So I got a lot of admiration for the man, Colin Smith. You understand? I really appreciate him. Collins, CJ. A little tongue-tied. I've been talking for like 30 minutes. I don't know how Trump talks on TV for fucking that long without drinking a sip of fucking water. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All I fucking do, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You know, at the end of the day, I respect everybody's opinion. It's going to be nice here in Ohio. It's going to be around 70 in New York City. Oh, yeah, it's going to be one of the, you know, probably some of the last mild temperature weather before it gets really cold, I'm assuming. It's all downhill from here, you know. It's going to be fucking brick. Be throwing down salt and fucking shoveling snow pretty soon before you know it, eh? Yeah. You guys are going to enjoy watching this, rewatching this live stream. We just went into a couple of particulars about the straight bar and the easy curl fundamentals and how Max has it on the assertion that they're neck and neck with difficulty level. He said he's going to be in six, and he said before the year's over, he's going to be passing me on the curls. It's not the whole plan. I told him to do a simple Google search to find out the data about that shit. I didn't make this shit up. I'm not no sports science nutritionist, exercise anatomy specialist. You know, with the fucking personal training degree on the wall. I'm none of that. You know what I'm saying? But do the ratio comparisons with some YouTube lifters, and you'll see for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Anyway, you know, I'm about to head off. I gotta fix Rico's dinner soon. You know what I'm saying? Rico's got to fucking eat. She's making those gains. The fucking wings are getting big. She's like a fucking bold eagle. You know what I'm saying? Whereabouts you from, brother? Hold up. I gotta bring that up. I gotta bring up the chat. Top chat, live chats. Whereabouts you from, brother? Where Abbott's from? Where Abbott's you from, brother? I don't know. I don't know about that fucking that articulation right there, my friend. That sentence was a little bit it was a little bit bunched up. Maybe you mean something else. Yeah, man, but for lack of a better term, you know, I always try to have an open conversation, but nowadays we just got people totally left-brained. Where are you from, I meant to say. Yeah, I'm from the Bronx, New York, born and raised. I was around when there was more white people here, but now it's more Jamaican and Guyanese, so it went to shit, and they're putting fucking project buildings everywhere, so it's a total shit show, you know? Totally changed. All this white flight, that's what it was. It's white flight. All the white people went to Florida and shit, get Max in stream. I don't know, Max can join the stream anytime he wants, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he's watching right now. Max wants to be abreast of the current events in his community at all times. We're in Larry from the Bronx. Larry Wills, he might have been from the Bronx, or he might have. I know he trained at a couple of gyms. I've heard some word he trained at my old gym, Powerhouse Gym in the Bronx, but they closed. He had an appearance there one time, I believe. I wasn't around for it, but I heard through the grapevine Larry Wills participated. You know, I'm very nuanced about it. You know, it's very complex. You know, when a right wing person and a left wing person have a conversation now, it's like, you know, it's almost like you can't have a conversation. You know, me as a conservative, I could be wrong, and I could admit that I'm wrong. You know, having an open dialogue at that. But a leftist, there's not a fucking inch of ground that they'll meet you even halfway. It seems to be as time goes on, and more people fucking kowtow to them. As more people just fucking let them make more progressive laws and just, you know, take down statues and fucking badmouth the ex-president, you can't fucking win. The hip hop culture, it's the hip hop culture. Then it's morality and Christianity. Hip hop culture, morality and Christianity is next. Anything trumps. Anything can trump that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know. It's a fucking strange time, fuck man. It's a fucking strange time. I still wear the fucking Trump hat. I'm going out tomorrow. I'm going food shopping. I'm gonna have the Trump hat right on my fucking head. Oh, why are you wearing that symbol of hate? Some jungle bunny I say in the street. I'll just look at them. Because they wouldn't even begin. I'll just look at them in the face. Because they wouldn't even begin to understand. I could say, why aren't you wearing a Trump hat? Is the Bronx a rough area? The Bronx, man, the Bronx is one of the roughest areas you could go to in this fucking world, I'll tell you that. You could go out your house, they'll be pulling a Jack Ruby on you to shoot you. Just for having a difference of opinion. That's how emotional based these people are. 9 out of 10 of them, I would say. You know, they're just so emotional. If you, God forbid, you're an individual, God forbid you think like Kanye West is thinking right now and separated himself. God forbid. You know, you gotta fucking watch your back at all fucking times. They'll fucking kill you for anything over here, bro. Crime rate is through the roof, bro. They don't report on half of the crime, though. They don't even report on half. So you got to go to the origin and the source of the news and watch a lot of those conservative-based channels. You know, even the Bronx local news, they won't report on half of it because they know if they do, they're going to bring back stop and frisk, and half of these blacks are going to be, they're going to take off, you know, the no bail and all of that bullshit. You know, there's going to be a lot more people getting locked up if they actually had to report and do their due diligence as a journalist. Unfortunately. Some people talk to me, they're like, Dean, are you really black? I'll be like, you know what? I tell them what it is. I say, I'm half black. But you say that because what I'm saying is so much of a difference of opinion from your side of the fucking world. I mean, it's like you tell them something, and they think you're fucking, are you Hawaiian? Are you fucking Samoan? No, Mike Tyson was actually from Brooklyn. But they act like you're something else. You know what I'm saying? They act like you cannot think. You cannot. You're an Uncle Tom, Dean. You're a goddamn bootlicker, Dean. There's no way you could be black, Dean. There's no way. It just doesn't coincide with us, Dean. You got to be more emotional, Dean. You can't be based, Dean. Motherfuckers. Motherfucking jungle bunnies is what they are. I got these fucking neighbors of mine. They got a big kettle pot with zebra hooves, fucking horse testicles, and rhino fucking butts. You understand? They're fucking out there playing that jungle music any chance they get. Any chance they got no consideration for people. They gotta go to work, they gotta do this, they gotta do that. But that's what the clientele you get. That's the clientele you get when the neighborhood deteriorates. And the fucking the standards really crumble, you know. As the white people leave, it becomes like South Africa. They got white people over in South Africa they're in fucking tenements now, tin hut tenements. Believe that shit? Anywhere the black people rule, it turns into a ghetto, a slum. God forbid I say that though. You understand? They don't want to hear that because they don't want to take no accountability. You understand? Dean, can you stop your racially charged rant? This is too outlandish. We're not used to having this type of flavor in our ear. This is too much. This is just, Dean, this is too outlandish. You're cutting against the grain too much here. God damn it. Stay black, Max.